Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I know I've been gone a little bit. I'm very sorry. Got very busy moving in to our new place. But I have been streaming, so if you've missed content, feel free to go over to Twitch and see what we've been doing over there. But today is just a nice and simple create a sim video. I really wanted to experiment with using the new feature of being able to have clothes underneath your clothes. So I think it's a whole question of this whole modest thing. You know, if you want to be able to have undergarments to wear a normal revealing shirt. So supposedly you can do that more easily in The Sims now. Which is what I really wanted to test. I wanted to test how easily you could have outfits that were technically revealing but then have things underneath them to be a part of the style, but also to be able to cover that skin. I'm trying to get a feel for the face that I'm gonna have for our sim here at the moment. So we're not quite onto the clothes yet, so I'm gonna leave you here and I'll come back when we're at the clothes section. So I am back. I know I said I'd come back at the close section, but here I was trying to decide what kind of traits we're gonna go for with the sim. And I remember not being like completely sure what the vibe was gonna be. Which is why I kind of randomized, because I think sometimes when you randomize you end up kind of getting a story in your head that can be a little bit more interesting than something you came up with by yourself, but we're all different, so who's to say? I know some people have much more of a specific idea when they start to do the traits. When they even create the sim, they're like, I know what kind of sim I'm creating, but I wasn't completely sure, you know? So here we've got vegetarian, hates children, and macabre, which is an interesting set of traits to have.
Bobby Rowie? Zilney! Yibs! Barter info!
And here I am randomizing some dislikes too and some likes. I still think it's the most amount of fun when you randomize these things too, because you can build off that as well. So sometimes it will randomize the worst things for this sim to have compared to their traits, but sometimes it gives you an interesting, oh, I hadn't even thought of that, like, I'll go with that, I'll run with it. There's some of these things I had to change, but some of them I thought would make for a really interesting sim, which is why I left them in. But that's why I think, like, when you want a sim to be rounded, you want them to have very different kind of interests and dislikes. You don't want them to just feel very cookie cutter the same. Which is why I like to randomize sometimes, just go with it. Even the name here was a bit random, but I kind of just, when I was making them, I just had an idea in my head. I was like, yeah, this is it. It just felt right, I guess. So here we're looking at the clothes that can go underneath outfits, and I was really trying to get like a feel for what we wanted to use. I do like the variation here. I do like the fact that we have something that's very turtleneck. Like, all the different like necklines I think help when you're trying to figure out outfits. You want those different you want those different necklines. I was trying to think of this shirt feels very skeletal, especially underneath the black turtleneck. which is the vibe I was kind of going for in general. Having like the whole macabre thing going. I think what I struggle with in general is, as we go along here, is I didn't want outfits to look the same. I wanted each outfit to feel very like it had its own vibe, and that the undergarments weren't just undergarments, but they were a part of the outfit. And I think maybe that's the thing I struggle with a little bit, like this whole sort of experiment with the sim made me realise that maybe we need more of those undergarments. And I don't mean in paid DLC, I don't mean anything from that, you know, stupid marketplace that they have. I want things in the base game where we can have a lot more different like pattern choice when it comes to the undergarments. I want things that feel more like maybe mesh and stuff like that, because, you know, in real life that's what I tend to use for outfits. Like, I have different mesh undershirts that have different patterns and different textures, and that's what I want. Whereas with these undershirts, the one I think negative would be is that they all feel very samey. I like the variation in necklines, I like the variation in lengths, but they don't give us enough to experiment with here. I still think all of her outfits like really came along. I think they're very interesting, but I still just want more. I want more from them. So we'll see in the future if they give us some more variations, but I still think she comes out very cute, so I will let you keep watching. I just want to hop in and say here, this particular like blue shirt with the white undershirt, I want to use so badly in an outfit, but there's something about it that feels so ugly, and I want to know if you guys feel the same here. That particular shirt, I feel like I can never use. I don't know why it feels so ugly to me, and like maybe I'm the only one. If you found like a way to use it that doesn't feel ugly, please please let me know. Why does it feel so ugly to me? But I mean, to catch us up here, overall, I've got a lot of grey in this outfit, and I was thinking I was trying to find like the overshirt that would be like the showstopper that would take away from all the grey to make it more interesting to look at. Because I think in general I struggle with outfits that are very grey. In real life I wear like a lot of black anyway, but grey is a colour that just, I don't know, it just looks ugly most of the time. But, you know, it's very subjective. So I did struggle with this one because I was trying to think of a way to just break up some of the grey. Here, look, I'm experimenting with a different colour undershirt for just to help, but I just couldn't find a way to stop it seeming so grey. yes, my endless campaign begins, in which I want better hats for Sims. I feel like all of the hats make their head look really weird. They either show too much forehead, or they're so on their heads where I feel like their whole head shape looks strange. We need better hats. Please just give us some better hats. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of how the hats always look on their heads. It's an endless struggle.
Ooh.
I think what was quite interesting for me here was like having a look at how we can make the gym outfits more interesting, because I feel like every gym outfit I make for these Sims, like, it was the same. So I think with the undergarments, at least we can mix things up a little bit, and we can have, you know, if you want your Sim to wear kind of one of these like gym bras, but you also want them to kind of still have like a shirt on, which is kind of what I did here. It already looks different compared to all of the other shirts that they kind of give us in game. Again, I feel like this is where The Sims fails us a little bit, and that you just don't want every Sim to be wearing the same thing, and I feel like you get so stuck because a lot of the gym stuff is ugly, and so you keep going towards the same shirt. This is definitely the most different gym outfit I've done for a Sim. So this was quite fun for me. It was quite fun to experiment with this. So some might say this is a very strange outfit to sleep in. I wanted to use one of these dresses that feel very like, I mean, they're lingerie, you know, at the end of the day, so they're supposed to feel very revealing, but I just wanted to make it a little bit less revealing, a little bit more casual, I think, with the undershirt, and I think I was able to achieve that. I just think maybe the overall effect is strange, but as I said, we are experimenting here. I think one of the outfits randomized this, you know, medical wearable, like the ear. What's the term? The hearing device. And I figured instead of it just randomizing on one outfit, like if I'm gonna use it, I'd rather it be on all the outfits than have like ones that on different ears, because I think that's the worst thing when they just choose to wear it as an accessory. instead of, at least if you're gonna wear it, like, do it correctly. Don't wear it on some outfits and not on others. So I decided here to embrace like the hearing device, but I'm like, hey, can you at least wear it consistently? I do just want to take a minute here while you're watching, while you're enjoying the video, to discuss the EA deal that EA is making with Saudi Arabia investors, and how important it is that we are vocal and how unhappy we are about this happening. There are many petitions you can sign at the moment to try and block this. I'm going to leave one of them in the description below. This is why I've been having videos that are about The Sims, starting with boycotting EA at the moment. You can still, play The Sims however you like. That doesn't change that, but we really should be trying not to monetarily support EA. We shouldn't really be supporting them with our money right now. This deal is insane. They'll be taking on a $20 billion debt, and it'll just, even more than they have been already. They will take on so many more anti-consumer practices, which even more aggressive microtransactions, layoffs, and studio closures, which we shouldn't be supporting at all. I mean, it doesn't mean to spread hatred to the people who work on The Sims every day. It's not their fault, the people who were just working on the game, but it is the fault of the US government allowing this to happen. They need to step in. So I'm going to share one of the petitions in the comments, not in the comments, well, I'll share it in the comments as well, but also the description. Please sign it. I mean, if it's not bad enough how much this is going to affect just The Sims in general. It's going to destroy the game really in the future, I can tell. Okay, but it's also like Saudi Arabia has so many human rights issues, especially against people in the LGBT community, which definitely I'm a part of, which so many people are who play The Sims. We should all be standing against this. This is so wrong. So please have a look at the petition that I'm going to leave in the description and the comments, and have a think about signing it. I just feel like this is the right space to talk about that and to make it clear how important your voice is. Please make your voice heard with these things, okay? See, here I had the struggle of I wanted it to still be a cute hot weather outfit, but also use the new undergarments. This is, I think, the one thing that was quite tricky, of like, how is it still going to be cute and have this whole like macabre vibe to it, but also function as a hot weather outfit. Like, would you really wear these long sleeves? Who's to say? Some people would, but this is what I found like tricky. I really do like the red in this part of the outfit though. Like, I think that came on quite nice. I think overall the sim is very cool. Like the whole like gothic vibe is so interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to like put them into my game somehow. Like, I think this would be a really fun sim to just have. Although, speaking of that, this is maybe a good time to tell you about a Let's Play that I'm doing on Twitch right now. As the, you know, when this video goes up, I would have played one episode of it on Twitch, and I'm thinking of making sure to put the episodes of it either on here or on my VOD channel, so you'll see maybe a video of this go up at some point. If not, you can watch it on Twitch at the moment. The videos on Twitch, they don't stay up there forever. They only stay up there for a limited amount of time, so I will let you know whether they'll end up on my VOD channel or on this main channel. But we're having a lot of fun. It's a rags to riches using Horse Ranch. I really want you to see it and have some fun with it, so please let me know if you decide to have a look. But I might actually add this sim into our save because I think she's kind of fun, so I need to add some more sims in general into my save, so I'm definitely going to be having a look about on the gallery. Just to jump in about this particular outfit here, I love this red dress, but I always find I don't love the straps, in that the straps are cute, but I feel like the fit of it with the straps, like, it feels kind of awkward on its own. So this is the one time that I'm like, I really like having the undergarment actually. I think the sleeves really help to bring it together. So I might do this more often actually. I mean, come on, look, with the tights here as well. I feel like this really comes together, so I really enjoy this outfit in particular. So here I am hitting through all of the final outfits. I think this particular party one is so interesting. I really like that skirt. I feel like I can never use it, so I think it worked really well here. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. This was very fun to make. It was really fun to just experiment with Create a Sim. honestly, this was how I started playing The Sims in general. Like, I bought the game, obviously back when you still had to buy the game and it wasn't free, a long time ago, and I would spend hours just making different Sims without even adding them into the game. My favourite thing was to just make Sims, and see where that take me. Like, I would just invent the stories in my head, and that was how I had fun. So I definitely am a little bit more into the gameplay now than I am just making Sims, but sometimes I would just want to make a Sim. So it's fun to sort of make this video and show you the process and show you, you know, how I've come to certain decisions and the story of the Sim. Like, we've got Saffron Grimes here, she, her pronouns, ghost, historian, obviously macabre, like, had to be. But hey, children, she hates, she's a vegetarian. Like, I think she's kind of interesting, you know. I think she'd be an interesting one to get to know in the world. So I think I'm definitely gonna have to put it into a world just to have her about. Like, I get to know her, she's cool. But I like making up these like stories for them and figuring out how I'd use them, you know. But I hope you really like her. You can visit my gallery page if you want to have a look at any of the Sims I've made. I believe my name is just like Lucy Mushroom or something. I think I probably will show you. In fact, here we are. Here's the gallery page. Lucy Mushroom is my name. You can find any of the buildings, any of the Sims I've made on there. But I really hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you again soon. I'm sorry for the wait, but I'm enjoying being back now, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye!